Voices.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's nice. That's a... Okay, I'm gonna go do my thing real quick.
Chat test. Oh cool, I heard it.
There we go.
All right, I'm pretty sure we are online and running now. So I still don't really like. Just a quick
Is
question:
this
Were you
feature
guys
Call of Duty?
were you guys talking during that segment where I was gone?
Oh yeah, we
I don't
talked a
think
lot
so.
about you.
Only MW games.
Now for once we were quiet.
Okay, just double checking because I just don't want another repeat of that of last time where I just don't want a repeat of last time where it was muted and everything. So because I thought I could hear like just the sounds of people existing in the background and breathing and stuff, so just double checking. So yeah, we are online and running. Hello everyone and welcome back to another thought-provoking game night. I am Principal 15, once again joined by Coca-Cola,
Hello.
Dexter Corp HD,
I'm here too.
and also joining us is Lewis.
And
So today we will be playing Modern 2 Warfare. It is finally launched after, for me anyway, 3 long years of waiting. Some other people here in the lobby actually gave in to their more primal urges and bought the previous 2 Call of Duties that were released instead of waiting for the true quality game. But we won't hold anything against Loka for doing that. So.
Yeah, you're quite nice about that.
Somehow I don't regret it.
So yeah, we will be playing.
To call it that. However, I also call it Current Warfare 2.
Okay, so average execution enjoyer in the chat, which is quite the name, says that he calls this game Current Warfare 2 to differentiate it from the original, which that's pretty funny. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good alternate title. Current Warfare 2.
current fighting system.
Okay. How do I... Aha, filter. Here we go. Because we're not able to play free-for-all with a whole bunch of us in the lobby. All right, there we go. New UI, got to figure everything out.
Yep.
So, which is something we can talk about here in a bit. So, just really quick, as we're getting started here looking for a match, I have played a lot. I'm already level 36, so I've played a bunch since it came out. Luca's played. He's played a little bit. Dexter, it looks like you've played a little bit since you're level 28, but Lewis has not played any at all. And my screen is frozen. Oh, Oh, and we're back. Okay, we're loading in. Okay, so I got worried there for a second that like the entire game had crashed. I'm like, ah, great.
Hey, I like it.
So,
Yeah, that'd be the bad.
but no, it's. I think we're good. I think we're working. So yeah. So really quick, Lewis will be playing with us today, so we'll get his opinions at the end of the stream. But so far, Loka, Daxter, what are you guys thinking of the game?
I'll let Seniority take over on this.
I think it's a bit more complex than MWII 2019.
So Loka, I think that was
Still like it.
I think that was a he was letting you wait.
Old Swedish man, take point.
I think something's happened with Loka. He's not moving.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Something. Oh, audio issues
Ah,
that I fixed very quickly.
holy crap.
As we get gunned down.
That was fast.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the question that was posed is like, what are we thinking of the game so far? And
That's an enemy.
Daxter was letting you speak first on what you think of the game so far, Loka.
I'm enjoying it. It feels nice.
I love me when there is a
play-
dolphin dive in a game.
that's-
Doesn't matter which game, just
As was
any
mentioned,
game.
I got them both. Cold War and Vanguard, despite not being terribly impressed with the betas.
That.
Le-
Ooh.
the Cold War one less so, since it was just this feels a little too much of a step backwards after Modern Warfare 19. Then I ended up getting it anyway because I managed to try out the full game and I went, huh, it's still a huge step backwards, but you know what? It can actually be kinda enjoyable. And that was also kinda say with Vanguard. But oh boy.
Just when you think you're far back enough. Oh, come on.
But there we go. But this definitely feels more like the last Modern Warfare, where it doesn't really have any major caveats to it, as opposed to Cold War and Vanguard, where there are things that I enjoy about each of those games, but they also have some very significant drawbacks. Whereas, I was really impressed with Modern Warfare 19, and this is more of the same of that. And
On the roof.
and I definitely have some minor criticism of that, but on the whole, I'm just happy to be playing this, and it's a proper good COD that is on par with the previous COD, the previous COD game that also was on par.
There's two on the roof, Lewis, and
Oh,
We're all dead. I did not realize you could get up to the roof that way.
yeah, there's a ladder.
Oh. Yeah, that was... twins with sniper rifles.
Oh boy,
All dead.
Grenade.
Yeah, that is one thing about this game. It's a very fast TTK.
So if you don't mind, I would like to go next. If that's
Yes,
okay
yeah.
With you, unless you have any. All right. So overall, it's great to be back. The file
My
size
guys all
is
dead
down.
now.
Oh, it feels so good.
For now,
But I do
anyway.
have, yeah. And in terms of overall gameplay, it is just as solid as the previous Modern Warfare. If not a little more. but I do have issues. Some are just minor, but others are a bit more pronounced.
Fast DTK. Realism.
Firstly, I think that the whole the progression is way too slow. So level up your weapons to get new ones. By leveling up your weapons just feels really slow, and compared to 2019.
Got her.
Nice.
Secondly, I don't know why, but there's some weird omissions with the character list.
Progression feels slow, kinda like
Where's
Vanguard.
I know like there was no one from the campaign in the original Modern Warfare until a couple seasons in. But considering this is the sequel, I think, hey, why not add them? Why is 141 locked behind a paywall, a $30 paywall?
Well, so I would have an issue with that, except I don't like the designs that are in that $30 paywall. So
I'm just the original. Also,
yeah,
you have really poor tastes if you don't like the.
It's like, yeah,
Anyway,
if they were like the classic designs, then I would be a little more upset that they were behind a paywall. But it's like, I don't really care for the designs that we. Oh yeah, there's a ladder over here. So
will we be able to unlock them?
Those specific designs, I think, are going to remain locked behind that Ultimate Edition, whatever the heck they call it. But I would not be surprised if we get regular Price, Soap, Ghost, and Farah in when Season 1 comes out. It wouldn't surprise me if we get that.
Yeah, that's all I'm requesting. I'm not even requesting the awesome Ghost unit skins, which I don't know why you don't like. I like them.
Well,
you just have poor taste in everything. So, haha, neener.
I don't know. I'd say those designs are a bit too edgy.
Ultimate Edgelord McWeeb face over here, and myself say otherwise. Oh yeah, I don't like that it's locked behind. Same with Oni. Like, why is he locked behind a paywall?
Well,
he had to pre-order the game.
I don't think that's technically a paywall. You just had to pre-order the game. It's basically you just buy it a day early and you get it if you're on PlayStation. I don't really think that's a big deal.
Still dumb. I would be okay if it were skin, but considering it is an entire character, I don't like that.
I will, while I don't really like those particular designs, I do agree with the overall point, especially since it was one of the problems I had with the previous Modern Warfare, where, okay, I Ghost is one thing because he wasn't even in the campaign, but then when they have all the campaign-specific characters and it's all, you're gonna get a battle pass for them, like that was.
Or you have to just buy their skin outright, like
Soap. Like Soap, you had to Soap, you had to buy the skin in a bundle.
Soap was in the battle pass because I have him.
No,
are you sure you're not talking about Gaz?
No, Gaz
was in a bundle.
Yeah,
but he did have a skin in one of the battle passes.
Yeah.
And that is, and I almost can't believe I'm about to say this, but that is one thing that I would say both. Oh boy, here we go. Both Cold War and Vanguard do have. They kind of fixed that problem by having most of the campaign characters as unlockable characters you could just unlock by playing the game. With like a handful of exceptions, but it wasn't like Modern Warfare where all the characters you actually wanted to play were locked behind paywalls. So that is a criticism I had of the previous game, and I am also like, ooh, they're totally gonna do it again this year, aren't they?
Yeah, the other kill streaks are a bit weird. For some reason, everyone's using UAVs and counter UAVs. I don't know if this is going to be an issue with the main game, and I'm sure it'll be addressed soon, but...
I mean, the game just came out.
Yeah. No one has anything unlocked yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just unlocked the precision airstrike this game.
Yeah, and then, yeah, I said the progression. The progression, I don't know, am I the only one who has an issue with that?
I don't. So I agree that it's slower than before, but I kind of like that because it really gives you it is a.
Oh, we're right behind.
Oh, I'm blind. It really is a you're really going to have to sit and have and really get to know and use certain weapons. I'm blind again. As opposed to before, where it's like, you're just throwing weapons around. It's like, without even trying, the Scar H is now, totally unlocked completely. And I've done that by accident, where now it's like you really need to focus on using a certain weapon.
Requesting CAS at this time.
Also, I would just like to make note, it's not necessarily like this is just a total negative. It's more so an observation. Hang on. Oh.
How do I get no one with that?
With skill.
Yay, first match done, we won.
Yep. Yippee!
Yo,
I forgot what it was.
Oh, good job, Lewis.
Oh, you were.
nice.
How'd you get the hurricane? Oh wait, no, he's using the. He's
He's
using
a level
one of the preset
1, so
classes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Level 2, actually.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be opposed to like the attachments taking a while to be unlocked, but the new weapons. And then that's what it was. The criticism I had was I really don't think the whole like weapon base thing. I really don't think it's all that impressive.
So far I mean it takes a little while to get the things all unlocked and everything, so I haven't really been able to really sink my teeth into it yet, but just based on the concept, I like the idea of the weapon bases, and I'm really eager to really get into the customization and what options what customization options that will be unlocked through that and everything, because it's like, I think it'll be very interesting if I can take the whatever the assault rifle version of the MP5 is, but make it smaller and make it actually be, like cut down on the size of it and make it make it be a small, basically a teeny tiny assault rifle that's really fast and nimble to move around with, but it punches hard like an AR. I think that's going to be a really interesting, because you could do a little bit of that with the previous gunsmith in Modern Warfare 2019, but not to the extent it seems like you're going to be able to do in this. So I'm really eager to see how some of that ends up working out.
I'll pick it up.
We have the package.
Get up. Underfeed soldier, we are leaving. Ow.
Ow.
I just wasted my entire mag thanks to that shock stick. Ah!
Throw that shock stick to your right in front of you, Lewis, and then pick up the L1.
Wait,
Go
what?
res. Go res. Oh well.
You confused
Sorry,
him.
I gave you poor advice. Sorry. I will say it is great that the
Knockout.
yeah. Okay, that was my rebuttal. Isn't that just the same as just changing the caliber? Like how the Uzi or actually the MP5 back in 2019, you could have the regular, just like the 30 and 60, but also magazine extensions, but also get the 10 millimeter rounds instead of using the 9 millimeter.
So, oh wow, that was fast. We cleaned
What
house on
happened?
that. So I'm going to say yes and no to that because in essence it will end up doing a lot of the same thing, but you can only do that with certain weapons where if I'm understanding the way the gun bases are going to and they're just leaving. If I understand the way the gun bases are going to work is that you'll be able to do that with almost any gun in the game that has a gun base, which is going to be more than the previous amount that you could do that with as a optional attachment in 2019.
All right, then they'll need to add more weapons, so that way at least everything has at least one or two. Like how the what is it? I was going to call it the MX9. Yeah. So the AUG has all three of its configurations.
Ah,
No.
Oh, behind us.
Take it back.
I still want to know what happened to the weapon names. Like, could they just not get the license? I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, no, that's weird. The only thing I can really think of is that doing the weapon-based thing and making it modular like that is like the manufacturers didn't want to sign off on that because I can't imagine that Activision couldn't afford the weapon licenses.
I mean, it's just the M4 plus some experimental ones that probably aren't even real, like the Hurricane.
Yeah, so I mean, it really does kind of take a little bit of the realism out of Modern Warfare, which is what they're trying to go for.
It's not like a major knock to the game. It's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Say hello to my... Never mind.
What's your never mind?
Here I was gonna say hello to my little friend, and then I blow up. Oh, I literally just got revived. What the heck?
Throwing drill charge.
Yeah, the drill charge is actually a fun addition.
Oh, I love the
That's
drill
gonna be one of my
charge.
new favorites.
Oh yeah.
Ah, I've been shot.
Sorry, Lewis.
Throwing drill charge.
All right, 4 times the charm. Oh, that was a friendly. Sorry.
Hey.
Seconds left.
I need mags.
Yeah. And actually, I'm surprised no one's complained about the,
You're not dead yet. Spider.
oh, nice. The,
Win another.
new perk system. I wouldn't call it a negative just yet.
Well, I think people got their complaining about it out during the beta, and
Yeah.
and another thing is that you can actually build your own versions of the
Yeah.
perk system when you have the perks unlocked. So I think that probably alleviated a lot of people's worries is that you aren't necessarily. I haven't done that yet because I don't have all the perks unlocked that I want unlocked. But when I do, then I will start doing that. But I mean, I think that's probably just it. Is that being able to being able to customize your own perk package, that was like the...
Oh yeah, no, that's not the issue. The issue is the 5 perk. I would say the issue, quote unquote, is the 5 perk system.
Ha!
The enemy lost the package.
Got him.
1 minute left.
Changing mags.
Aha! Got him through the door.
We won
Nice.
the round. Now do it again.
Yeah, no, it's just that I was thinking, from how I understood it, it was like, oh yeah, you can go back to the 3 perk system instead of the 5, which in that case shouldn't it be the 6 perk system? You just have to earn it throughout the match, and how's it going to work in Warzone? That's what I'm curious to see.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they're retooling Warzone a little bit, which is another reason why I'm glad, which they're probably glad that they were going to release it in November anyway instead of at launch, because
Hunt down all
because based on what a lot of what we've seen in Infinity Ward has said and stuff is that they made a bunch of changes to the way Warzone was going to work when they showed it off at Call of Duty Next, and then they got feedback from that event, and then from that, oh boy.
Secured the package.
And then from that, they have now reverted some of those changes and moved it back a little closer to the way it was in Warzone 1. But so yeah, there's going to be some. So one thing about those is that like loadouts just weren't going to be a thing in Warzone 2. But now maybe that's not going to be the case, and maybe so. I think what I would like in Warzone 2 is to be able to grab your weapons.
The package. Capture the package and get it back. 30
I'm not opposed to that.
Because I feel like I really like the thing I liked about Warzone is I really liked the.
You have to go kill the guy. Go kill the guy behind you. Go kill him. Go kill him.
I just got up.
Try for the next one.
The way my body is flied.
Yeah, you have to kill him.
Whee! Even in death, you were trying to get your target and you launched yourself at him.
Knockout.
Till the end.
But one of the things I really liked about Warzone, besides it actually being it feeling like it was a BR built for console instead of PC, in terms of its UI and stuff, is that also you could equip your weapons for multiplayer, and that really made it feel like you had, if you were good enough and you could get the money to buy your loadout, you had some. It felt like you had some way to.
Oh, that was cooked.
Oh! Wow, that was, and this is why you don't bunch up. Good lesson to learn. I got all three of us.
Go,
Is that-
yeah, go kill that guy. Kill
It's
him.
But basically, is that by being able to get your loadout, you were able to assert some kind of control over over BR, which is usually a little more crazy. And come on,
Seconds left.
Ah,
the grenade spam. Come on.
To the next.
thank you.
But we've done much. So at this point, they're just tossing grenades everywhere in order to get us.
Knockout.
But to finally finish my point is that being able to get your loadout, you're able to assert some kind of control over the battle royale if you were good enough and you could get the money to where so that way it wasn't as totally random, because you could be the best player on the field, but if you aren't able to find any good loot, like just through bad luck during a match, then it's like that's just kind of it. You're just kind of
Online.
screwed, and that's it. But okay, that was a bad place for that guy to be. But then if you're able to get your loadout, then you can really prove that you're one of the best players by showing it with the loadout and the gun you're able to build and everything.
Oh, he drop shotted.
Lost that round.
Of course he did. You were also blind, which didn't help.
Yeah.
So for Warzone 2, I wouldn't mind if they took away
Knockout.
the getting your full class but being able to grab your weapons from a class, because it really was the perks in a class that really made things a little unfair, like equipping Ghost and stuff, and it made it harder to, and some of those other, and especially when they added the wall hack perk when Vanguard came around. That was because everyone was using it, so everyone could just see through walls if you were tagged with a bullet. So it just really got dumb very quickly. So
1 minute left.
So if they were to strip out the perks and just allow you to get your weapons in a match of Warzone, that I'll be fine with, especially with the crazy combinations that you're probably going to be able to make once they get.
Oh, to our right.
Shoot through those curtains, or do they not like?
Yeah, you can shoot through the curtains. Okay, you're all alone. There's a guy on the top floor and over by the money bag.
30 seconds remain.
To your left. Go get the money.
The enemy has the package.
Let's go to your right.
Mission compromised. We're done.
And
Sag.
I'm back.
And I think maybe that's kind of partially what they have the whole weapon-based thing in mind for, is Warzone, to see what kind of crazy combinations you can make and how that's going to affect the BR. But I don't know, with like some of the changes they're making, we'll see.
It's much like the clear coffin. Oh yeah, when do we want to do Spec Ops?
We won't be doing that today because of the 2-player limit.
It's only 2?
It's only 2.
You're kidding.
No, I thought that, like, I thought it was going to be like a, at a maximum it's built for it's built for 2, but you can have more than that. But no, it is restricted to 2.
Huh.
So yeah, Loka and I played a little bit of that yesterday on his channel to get the Spec Ops experience down. But and it's like, I mean, we could like split off into 2 separate teams, but then the overlapping call outs and stuff for between the different missions we're on and stuff would just get confusing. So. But that's one of the things we were discussing yesterday, is that when they end up doing the DMZ mode and the raids later.
The DMZ, what's that going to look like?
I mean, it's going to be Escape from Tarkov at Call of Duty. It's like when they end up doing that, I think that's probably most likely going to be more than 2 players, because I can't see them doing 2-player raids. It just based on what a raid is, that just seems like a too small.
Too small of a number.
Yeah, of players. Haha!
Nice.
Great job.
Gosh, I am tearing it up.
Securing objective Charlie. 2 objectives secure. Enemy securing Bravo. Ammo here.
Oh,
We control all objectives.
this is a friendly.
The enemy took Bravo.
Oh boy. Oh, was that a friendly?
1-1 requesting recon at this time. Copy that. UAV.
There's a bleed.
Drop zone marked. Target area marked. You're cleared hot. The enemy took Delta. Direct hit.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
SAE standing
Oh.
by.
Ow.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Got one, but then his friend got me.
Now there is water on this map, just so you know. So if you need to sneak up on an enemy position some way.
It's $1.6 billion.
Did someone already get it? Or?
Friendly UAV on station. Securing objective Alpha.
I wasn't gonna get that.
Ah, I'm finally dead.
We're taking Alpha. We've lost Charlie. Alpha secure.
Okay, one thing that is confusing me about the UI in a match, though, is whenever enemies die, that's where the skulls show up.
Yes, unless you're using something with subsonic range.
Which I would think that the skull shows up where friendly died. Because I think that's the way it's been done in the past.
Yes.
We're taking Charlie. Enemy securing Alpha. We've secured 2 objectives. Enemies taking Bravo.
The drill charge is just too much fun.
Expect counter.
Oh yeah.
We've lost Alpha.
The only thing it's missing is on the other side is a hostage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Target area marked. You're cleared hot. Copy that. Tiger
Kaboom.
securing objective Bravo.
Oh.
Good effect. Changing max.
Boy. Ah.
Securing objective Alpha. Secure Bravo. Objective Bravo. Secure.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. UAV ready to deploy.
Oh, the flank! Wow.
We're losing Charlie.
Those guys were totally oblivious.
Objective Charlie is compromised.
Oh wait, I only got one. With the rocket launcher?
I'm reloading.
Yes.
Okay. A little odd, but okay.
Securing Charlie.
Ah.
Taking Charlie. We control all objectives. Maintain the perimeter.
Splash.
Oh,
Enemies taking Alpha.
there we go.
I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, I want up.
Martyrdom.
We're losing Alpha.
Well, that was a very short kill cam. The game didn't even know where that grenade came from.
We've lost Bravo.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is
Objective Alpha
Oh,
is
they got A.
compromised.
Oh, and B.
Target area
Ah.
marked. You're cleared hot.
Trojan 6-2. Cruise missile away. Fight on target.
Bring me to fight underwater.
You can.
Yep.
Drop zone marked. Send
Oh,
it.
back guided dash underwater.
For some reason, pistols are able to shoot underwater, and crossbows.
Yeah, you can only use pistols underwater though, and like that, just like crossbows.
Bravo. Wilson ready for tasking. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Assault those positions.
Oh, and grenades, I see.
Yep.
Bravo.
Oh, I just saw the kill
You can actually
feed.
drop a. You can drop a bouncing Betty.
Who, what?
It's a landmine.
Proxy.
It's a circular landmine.
Okay.
That was what it was called in Black Ops, right?
Modern Warfare 3.
As well. Okay.
Yeah, it was a bouncing Betty in Modern Warfare 3, and then it was a Proxmine in Modern Warfare 2019 of this.
Yeah.
Covering your 6.
I got rid of the fun name.
They did.
Alpha.
On the right.
2 objectives secure.
Good job, Lewis.
Enemies taking Charlie.
Thank you.
All objectives secure. Expect
You'll not
counterattack.
lose.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are you doing taking his compliments?
Copy that. Wilson on
I don't know.
firing control view.
Bum 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 bum.
There we go. Kaboom.
We control all objectives. Maintain the perimeter.
Oh. Oh. Where was it?
I can't go up the stairs.
Enemy securing Charlie.
Ah!
Oh,
I got that buddy. I shot him. He flew towards the door. Loka, you opened the door, which caused him to spaz out even more. That was hilarious.
Alright, calling in a UAV.
Enemies taking
I'm still alive somehow.
We hold all objectives.
That guy was just chilling in the water.
Gotta watch out for those sharks, Loka. You should know that.
Yeah.
sharks aren't real.
Well done.
Oh, no final kill cam? Lame.
Well, hey, if it makes the transition go along faster, I'm down. I'm okay with
I guess
no.
there was no final kill.
Ooh, X12.
Battle Rage. Ah, great. I finished 2 of the daily challenges. The third seems to be bugged.
Nice.
To no one's surprise.
Yeah. Okay, so so I don't understand why anyone would want this. On the Lackman sub, which is their version of the MP5, there is a 15-round magazine that you can equip.
Does it increase your damage output?
No, it's the same amount of damage, but it just makes you run really fast. But I feel like it's like, what is 15 rounds going to let you do? I feel like that's like nothing.
As someone who likes to play fast, that's not enough of an excuse.
Do you get a lot faster reload?
Kill confirmed.
I mean, yeah, the reload's pretty fast, but
Okay. Oh. Oh, quick scope.
nice.
Oh, Dr. Phil.
Ah, no, not Dr. Phil.
Actually, yes. He gave my state a bad name.
Ooh. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, and that little leaf was in the way, so I couldn't see anything through the sniper scope.
A sniper's greatest weakness, a leaf.
Yeah.
Confirmed 1.
Ah, no.
Oop. From the alley.
Got her.
So did we try joining up 4 people on Spec Ops, or is that just something you read?
No. When we were waiting on you, I actually thumbed over to Spec Ops and it said your party size is too large. Remove 1 person to be able to play.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't trust a rando to help me get through that.
Well, it's funny because I did play Spec Ops with randos a little bit, and first mission I load into, it's supposed to be a stealth mission. Kate Laswell's in your ear going, "All right, you guys need to use stealth. You can't trigger alarms." And what does my guy do? He immediately goes full Leroy Jenkins and just charges in to this AQ base, and just immediate alarm triggers gunfire, and I'm just sitting there with a sniper rifle going, "Okay. I guess this is how we're doing this."
Confirmed. Enemy
Yeah.
UAV.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Switching mags.
Kill confirmed.
Oh,
Enemy UAV active.
Up above, Lewis. He's down on the ground now.
Requesting
Oh, but,
recon
no,
at
no,
this
no, no, no.
time.
Confirm the kill.
Oh, oh. Gonna go get my fun class.
Ah!
Kill confirmed.
Ah! Oh, come on. That should have been a one-shot headshot.
With what?
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I guess it should have been a one-shot headshot, but I mean, I should have scored the headshot on this guy.
Quick fix online. Confirmed. Enemy KIA.
Feels kind of wrong running around and quick scoping.
Who are you and what have you done with Loka?
I don't know.
KIA confirmed. Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Oh, no! I should have the shotgun out still.
Ah!
Confirmed one.
Ah, no.
Oh no.
Friendly UAV on station.
That's why you
Confirm the
check your
kill.
6.
I'm reloading.
Mr. Enemy Bad Guy.
Mr. Enemy Bad Guy.
To your left.
Oh!
Yes!
Friendly.
Oh, he's got a
Oh.
shotgun around the corner.
Well, I got a sniper. Ah, no!
Our UAV
Calling in
is
a
orbiting
UAV.
the area.
Cover me.
Friendly counter UAVs, UAV
In
ready.
the tunnel.
Ah!
We lost half the field. Fight back.
Oh, I'm up.
Oh, I got a UAV.
Requesting recon at my location.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
I'm going for the tag! Oh! I think this kill cam is going to look so good of me just leaping. I wish I'd been able to do the full dolphin dive. And...
Read the category again.
Enemy in the area.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Okay,
Oh, but-
sit down.
Friendly UAV online.
So who are the good guys and who are the bad guys?
We're the bad guys.
UAV standing by.
Requesting recon at my location.
Copy that. UAV is on state. Friendly sentry online.
Eat this.
Ah! Ah, come on.
Bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ah.
Changing mags.
We've taken the lead.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ah, yep. That'd do it.
Mom said it's my turn with a sniper point.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
We've lost the lead.
Friendly UAV on station.
Oh.
Hostile care package in the area.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Cover me. I'm gonna go up.
Reloading.
Oh boy. Reloading.
Got him.
Ah.
Ah!
Oh boy.
Go heavy, Emma, because there's no way for them to check it.
Woo!
Dang it. I missed.
KIA confirmed.
Enemies deployed
Go
a bomb drone.
plausible but heavy.
Uh-oh, bomb drone.
Ow.
This is going to be a very close game.
It is a very close game.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Going after the tag.
Oh.
Enemy KIA.
Why were you so slow there, Loka?
Oh, it was a suppression mine.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it looks like you're running toward me in slow motion.
We're gaining ground. Don't let up. Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Hit marker? Really?
Last minute.
Ready for tasking.
Oh, double, nice.
Confirmed. Enemy KIA.
Oh.
Requesting recon flyover.
grab my tag.
Copy. UAV orbiting the edge.
Swapping mags.
UAV in the area.
I have grabbed your tag.
Thank
I'm ready
you.
to deliver it to your family.
Thank you.
It's another double. Ah. Oh. Oh, Predator missile incoming.
Uh-oh.
Bye-bye. Oh, that's a triple. Oh, baby, a triple.
Mom, get the camera.
No, I couldn't. I was leaping for the tag and I couldn't get it.
Mission accomplished. Lack of
Funny.
job.
That meme originated with the original Modern Warfare 2.
It did.
Yeah.
No.
We've come full circle.
That is where you think it's just you being a sucker.
Ah.
Ah.
Okay, there we go. It just did several things at once.
The status message.
Huh?
I'm getting a status message saying waiting for data centers.
Oh, that's normal. That's
Give
normal.
it a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Nice.
Ooh, I just got a snub nose barrel for my shotgun.
Oh wait, I'm not seeing Lewis now.
I was seeing him. Oh yeah,
I'm not
no,
in the
you're
party.
right. Yeah, he's missing. Okay, hold on.
I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, it does that. Okay, hold on. Ah, but now the whole thing's frozen and I can't leave with party. Okay, there we go. Leave with party. All right.
Let's try that again.
So are you back at the menu, Livis?
Yeah, main menu.
Okay. Hmm. Ah, there you are. Okay. I can't invite you to party though. Okay, so hit R3 and that'll open up the social tab. And then find one of our names and then see if it'll let you join.
It says it's locked.
joy. Okay, so close out the game and open it back up again, and maybe that'll fix it, because this happened to Loka and I a couple times yesterday. So yeah, it's dumb. But I think it's one of those launch weekend issues that hopefully they'll get ironed out. Yeah, because I saw that you were there, and then suddenly, and like I said, you weren't. So.
Status install.
Huh.
What's it doing?
It's a status message, and it's installing, which is like happened when I first got the game. So.
Okay, so it must just be doing a quick server-side update.
Just for me.
How long does it say it's going to take?
There's no progress bar. It's just installing, apparently.
Oh, okay, so
I can cancel it.
No. You'll need that. So just give it a second, and it should.
Okay. Well, this took a while last time, so I guys can just keep going.
Okay, while we wait, because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to load us into another match, and he'll finish up, and he'll have to wait on us. But at least then I guess at that point when we get done with the next match, he'll be able to join us. I like how it's mainly been putting us in the beta maps so far.
We haven't gotten the museum.
So here's something interesting. That's not in the game.
What?
Yeah, from what I've seen is that, and I haven't. It's like if you go to a private match and you go to all the maps available, that's not in the game.
What the crap?
Yeah, I know. I'm curious about that myself, so I don't know what exactly is going on with that.
I know it exists.
Right, yeah, and I've seen gameplay of it and stuff, so.
Covering your six.
Al, guy with the shotgun coming behind you.
But it's interesting because when the beta was right before the beta came out, they were also advertising that the racetrack map was going to be in the beta, and then that ended up not being true. They had to remove it because that one it's a little different because I'm pretty sure that had some sort of actual racing a licensed racing tie-in, and then at the last second something went wrong with that, so they had to change all of the. They actually had to go and change all of the logos and stuff.
Oh.
So that's a little different, but
yeah,
because there's all of these images of the There's all these images of the racetrack that have like official logos and stuff on them from when they were advertising it to be in the beta, and now the official version's out and those aren't there, and it's changed to generic fake stuff. So.
Throwing drill charge.
So I wonder if like maybe there was a piece of art in the museum that they didn't realize they needed the license to, and so now they have to change that, and so it's going to get. It wouldn't surprise me if it gets put back in like season 1 or something, because there's also a couple guns missing as well that were
Which ones?
That were in the beta. The Kilo 141 from Modern Warfare 2019. I'm pretty sure that was
not in the beta.
there. Okay, maybe it wasn't that one, but it was something that was a gun in Modern Warfare 2019 that was in the beta that is now not in this one.
Can you remember what class?
Throwing a stun grenade.
I mean, it was an AR. I know that.
Spotter activated.
Enemy UAV active.
I'm honestly trying to remember.
Ah.
Friendly UAV on station.
On your 6. Mira, multiple enemies.
I was about to say, did we get him?
Reloading. Switching mags.
It also makes me wonder, like the hotel here, was that originally supposed to be a part of the campaign, but they just had to cut it out because.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is like based on the. Oh, I can't remember the name of the city they were in, but it's short. It's pretty short. It's got Laswell and Price at the cafe.
Yeah, that first act was really weird.
Amsterdam. Thank you, Loka.
I just realized
the
I was
language?
muted.
Friendly bomb drone active.
Stun grenade out. I'm reloading.
Ow.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. UAV ready for
Oh, the headshot.
We've taken
Thank
the
you.
lead.
Oh wait. Oh, you mean you got a headshot?
No, I got a headshot. Yeah, from distance with an MP5.
Nice. I got a headshot too. Twice.
I'm engaging in a sniper battle with a ghost that has a sniper rifle, and I have an MP5. Ah, he won.
Requesting recon at my location.
Copy.
I guess I could have activated that UAV, and that would have helped me, but.
It wasn't the 74U, was it?
No.
That's
Like, because that's an SMG.
UAV down.
yeah.
Like I said, it was an
No, it's not.
AR.
It's actually no. It's classified as an as an AR in this game.
It wasn't. Well, actually, it technically wasn't even in Modern Warfare 2019. It was, but you could make it using the AK-47 and Gunsmith.
Oh no!
Hostile UAV in the area.
But that wasn't the gun you were thinking of.
No, it was not.
Push him back.
Oh gosh, that's one way.
Oh, it was the M13. It was the M13. That's what it was.
Oh,
Because
Redundancy.
that's the gun. Because I like that gun because it's in my current Warzone loadout, and I've been using it for a while.
Behind you, Loka.
oh, thanks for the call out anyway.
Aha.
Enemy
on, there we
UAV
go.
overhead.
Ah! And that's why you don't charge in
Sentry is active.
like a headless chicken. Because there
I don't
might
think
be
that's an
someone with a
expression.
model 725. Around
That,
the corner.
however, is an expression.
Let's see, where's this UAV? Can I shoot it down with the Carl Gustav?
Yes.
AKA the Strela P.
Tip
I just
P.
don't see it.
Enemy in the area.
Clear.
Speaking of Warzone loadouts, I have one that I literally named Carl Gustav because I got the Carl Gustav rocket launcher and the Carl Gustav SMG from Vanguard.
Mmm.
Oh.
That's a sentry gun.
Yes.
Oh, ow. I completely missed.
Is it just me, or are all the operators on the 141 side really lame, except for the 141 operators?
I mean, so far I'm not really enthused with any of the operators in the game.
I mean,
So.
yeah, none of them are like just houses of charisma.
But I felt the same way about most of the Modern Warfare 2019 operators too. So that's not really a surprise.
Yeah, where's Gaz in the whole lineup? Where did he go?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy care package incoming.
Switching mags.
Oh no.
Yeah, why isn't Gaz in the mine?
Got your 6.
I don't think so. Yeah, the only real thing I've done of based on the operators is for the good guy faction. I took the one because they have like a COD's Twitter account, you know, like play this video and pause it and see whichever operator you load into when the game, when the multiplayer launches. I did that and got that.
You fell for an advertisement?
No, it wasn't an advertisement, it was just a video.
There was an advertisement.
That you were supposed to
Ah, shotgun. I see the 725. The 725 meta's back.
Yep. Just like the old days.
I would call it the meta, considering it.
And then on the enemy guy faction, I'm playing as the Norwegian guy because, oh, there's a Norwegian, okay.
Oh, which one? Kong?
Axel, I think it's called.
Ah.
Copy. Visual on your mark. Care package inbound.
Someday, Loka will get to play a first-person shooter as a Swedish person.
Bomb drone ready.
We're just getting closer and closer to that accursed reality.
RTB at this time.
I'm sure that they will be coming since I've been able to use Swedish weaponry for the last couple of COD games.
There's always Overwatch.
Ah!
Oh yeah, that too.
Torbjorn.
Return to base.
And Brigitte?
Bridget,
Oh, yeah,
I think.
Brigitte.
Yeah,
Or Brigade, okay.
For the brief period of time I played Overwatch, that was essentially my main.
Torbjorn or Brigit?
Brigitte. What
Yeah, you would
whatever
not
the name is.
you'd have authority on pronouncing it, right?
It's weird even by Swedish standards. It's not how that name is usually spelled.
I see.
The Americanized version of the Swedish name. So what's the progress of your game?
Still at the same tux box. Like nothing's happened.
Oh no.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
So is it are you actually loaded into the game or is it like in the downloads?
Let me see. Yeah, I don't see anything else. It's just that and like a gray screen. Oh, there's a message of the day, but don't know.
Can you close out a message of the day?
It's the circle button, which is also what I do to cancel the install. So
Ah.
Go ahead and try it.
cancel install.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what happens.
Nothing. I see I see like a screen, then it says play, and I press play, then it goes back to that.
Did you download all of the packs that I asked you to?
Yeah, it should have. Like,
Okay.
yeah. Unless I just forgot. No, it should have. Yeah. Let me try the join thing now. Yeah, no, back to install.
Okay. Well, then you. That's weird.
That is very odd.
Because you were because you were playing with us fine, and then
Yeah.
Perfectly suddenly.
Fine.
And then the
And
game
you did
said
quit
no.
out, right?
No, I didn't.
Try just quitting out of the game and coming back.
I think that's
Sure.
what he already did.
Let me. I don't remember actually. Let me try.
I mean, did you close? Did you close all the way out of the game once before already?
I think so. I'm just trying it again, just in case.
Okay.
Oh. Nope, back to install.
Oh no.
I'm assuming you haven't completely filled up your PS5 hard
Heck
drive
no.
already. Yeah, no, I didn't
No.
think so. So when it told you when you went to install the game and everything, it asked you to download like 4 or 5 extra packs, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so yeah, you should have those then. So it shouldn't need to do that. So I don't know if
Let me see if that's true actually. Because I do remember seeing like the list,
But I
see if
feel
they
like
actually did it.
I feel like if you didn't do that, then you wouldn't be able to play at all.
Hmm.
Wasn't that hard, huh?
Okay, here we go. Here's a Reddit thread from 5 days ago. Yeah, I see the installing thing with a progress bar halfway. That's the picture they've got.
I had that issue as well.
Oh, did you?
Although it went away whenever whenever the game actually released. This was before.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. This person said, I had this. I turned off my PS5, completely restarted it, and it works fine.
Huh. Not sure if that would work. I already closed it, so.
Well, no, it's not saying he closed the game. He says he turned off his console.
Okay, I hear you. Should I like try it? Cause why not?
I mean, yeah, try it. Why not?
Okay.
Well, yeah, why would it hurt?
Because most of the things I'm seeing here are related to early access and playing the campaign.
Huh. Okay, see you guys in a second.
Okay.
All right, nice knowing you. And there he goes.
Yeah, everything I'm seeing is that this was happening. It looks like it may be somewhat related to the campaign. Like it's trying to load the campaign files or something. It's getting stuck on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta pay the city of Bartlesville.
Weird.
He's
Okay, Lewis
alive.
is back in the party.
Hello again. Yeah, there's one party out of two. Nope. Didn't work.
So are you on the stuck on the thing right now with the install?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the things I'm seeing is hit cancel. Then
Cancel.
press cancel it. So hit circle to cancel it.
Oh, there's a... Okay, yeah. Then what?
Okay, then hit options to go to settings. Can you do that?
Options... Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in settings, then back out of settings and maybe now it will work.
Nah.
Okay, so then now there's a variant to that where cancel out of the install page and go to settings again, but now you need to actually like select a setting. So like just go to like the menu brightness or something and mess with it and set it back to where it was and then go all the way back out. That seems to be working for some people.
I am not some people, it looks like.
Ah.
Pain.
Yeah, it looks like this is because I'm finding a message here. I managed to get past it by quitting the game and restarting my PS5 several times.
Several times, huh?
Yeah, several times. Yeah, I noticed they released another update, so I let that install, then restart the console.
Check for update.
Yeah, back up to the check for that because I don't know, maybe.
That's weird.
Nope, latest version.
Rutro.
Rutro Maggie.
Big Rutro.
That's so dumb considering you were playing fine with us and now all of a sudden it's doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy. What?
Swapping mags.
Our
I see
UAV
you.
is orbiting the area.
Changing mag.
Say hello to my little friend. Ah!
I'm reloading.
Just a bunch of old man to death.
Ah!
And I wasn't arrested for it either.
Unlike last time.
Exactly.
I don't know. Are you sure? Have you tried to wait?
That's what he's been doing. Wait, about the old man punching or the?
Yeah.
Yes. Like does it say can't wait? Enemies nearby.
Oh.
Enemies deployed a counter
Yes. I made sure to save this time. Like, I felt like that was a really big plus for me.
Enemy counter UAV is active. Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly UAV online.
I don't know what to tell you. That's a really weird glitch, Lewis. That's unfortunate.
Changing mags.
Yeah.
I mean, I
just,
guess-
like, brute force it and like wait it out.
Unfortunately.
Alright, where's that?
Oh.
I mean, it'd be nice if, we could all just get together and play a video game together, but in 2022, I guess that's not possible.
On next
Yeah, I
gen
think you're
console.
asking too much.
Yeah. Those are some brutal expectations.
Friendly UAV on station. Enemy UAV active.
Loading.
God dang it.
Changing mags.
Deploying vehicles to the AUL. Good work. Keep the pressure on.
Ah, taking fire from somewhere.
Hardline online. Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly SAE on the way. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Yeah, I don't see this. Oh wait, there it is.
Friendly stealth bomber on the way.
Ah,
Reloading.
wait, that's an enemy.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV
Oh, my.
overhead.
I am
UAV
officially
online.
blind.
UAV ready to
Changing
deploy.
mags.
Hostile strike in the area. Enemy UAV active. On station. We've lost the lead. Fall back. UAV is on station.
Loading fresh mag.
We've secured the lead.
Haha!
The enemy has the lead.
Ooh, got the UAV.
Cruise missile inbound. We've hostile UAV in the area.
So what's it doing right now? Is it still just...
RTB at this time. The enemy has the lead.
Still loading. I'm trying to like look around, like what to do.
Okay.
So try offline mode. Trying to figure out how to get there.
I don't
really
know
just
if...
cancel the install.
I mean, I would if I could. But yeah, there's no option to play offline.
I think maybe offline mode is just like unplugging your... It's like just
No, it
taking
would
your
be
console off
not
the...
installing it. Nah.
Oh!
Friendly cruise missile approaching target.
Oh, second guy. Second guy dead.
Friendly UAV online. Hostile cruise missile launched.
Don't know what that third guy was doing.
Enemy UAV active.
Ah.
We've secured the lead.
Ah.
Septic
The
seeker.
enemy is halfway to mission complete. Hostile mortar strike incoming. Hold Strasser. Reinforcements
Ha.
UAV on station.
Dare you to peek me again. Ooh! Direct hit
With what?
with the Carl Gustav rocket launcher.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
Lost the lead. Friendly Wilson rolling in.
I managed to get one with a drill charge.
nice.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Ow.
Oh, that's an enemy car, I think. Oh no! I was not able to escape.
Overrun, fall back. Hostile cruise missile incoming.
There's someone just like back in our spawn running around with a pistol.
Ow.
Pop tire.
Swapping mags. Their JLTV is down.
I think I got him.
Hostile UAV in the area. We've secured the lead. Hostile SIE incoming. The enemy has the lead.
Do you have that Carl Gustav ready? Okay, because we got a VTOL jet.
We have the lead.
Yep.
Friendly cruise missile deployed.
It's reloaded. Alright, where's the...
Maintain pressure.
Where'd they get that? There it is.
Friendly UAV online. A cargo helo has entered the
Ah,
airspace.
no.
We've lost the lead.
That's it. Just need to reload. Boy, I don't like the way it's looking at me. Oh, come on, I missed.
UAV overhead.
I see it, I see it.
Friendly UAV on friendly stealth bomber inbound.
Alright,
Get one.
it's down.
Oh yeah, I saw it crash. I saw it crash into the building in front of me, and I watched the kind of it circle out of control on the mini map. That was fun to watch.
Friendly mortar strike inbound.
Oh, friendly.
Hostile mortar strike in the area.
Ah.
So I guess this is probably maybe with Lewis's issues. This is probably a good time to kind of bring up part of what I titled this stream is that is is this really the future of is this the new era of Call of Duty? Because that's a lot of what they are. It's because whenever you like load up the game for the first time, it's like the welcome message and everything. Welcome to the new era of Call of Duty and everything. It's like,
Yeah.
I thought 2019 was the new era.
and that's my thing. Is I feel like that was really a definitive mark of we're starting something new and different. This is the new era of Call of Duty, and not where this is just an iteration on Modern Warfare 2019. So I guess, do we really agree with that marketing statement, really, that this is the new era, or have we been in the new era for a little while?
We've been there a little while. Basically, whenever I say whenever we got the new engine change, because there were a few distinct eras, I'd say. So we have the early years from 1 to 3, I'd say, and everything in between. Then we had the Golden Age. Then we had the literal Dark Ages.
The Advanced Movement era.
Yes. Or not. I guess depending on who you ask, because there were a few bright spots here and there. You know, like fish that move out of the way. And then finally we have the Renaissance, plus Black Ops and Vanguard.
So a very short-lived renaissance.
I would say a short-lived Renaissance.
It's a renaissance that took a pause and now it's resumed again.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and I just got an attachment file name.
Oof.
Instead of the actual chat. It was like AR_PR_04.
I can't remember which gun it's for, but one of the descriptions of one of the weapons does have a word misspelled in it.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's a pretty blatant one, too. It's like, ooh, how'd you misspell that?
Did they misspell gun?
Well, no, it wasn't gun. It was a larger word, and it's a pretty. You can see where they got the misspelling because they just flip-flopped 2 letters, and it's like it's not a huge deal. But no, it's not definitely not that. But it's pretty funny to see when I saw them. Like, oh, oops, yep, that's pretty obvious. So, you found any more information there, Lewis?
I was browsing, but yeah, not really.
Do I have to come over there and fix your machine, young man?
Give it a few good whacks.
Just
Please
2.
don't. It costs a lot.
I mean, I guess the good news is that they.
I was thinking towards you, not towards the machine.
What did I do wrong?
You decided to play games with us. That was your mistake.
Yeah.
True.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess the good news is that they push update patches through pretty frequently. So, more than likely, whenever that happens, that'll probably fix the issue.
Yeah, hopefully this is just like the last time, though. I don't know.
But yeah, it's dumb that you can't even play games with your friends on launch weekend without there being some sort of issue.
Yeah, I downloaded the game only to download the game again.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. And a large game at that. Like this isn't a 30 gigabyte game. This is 150 gigs.
I think they reduced it actually. Let me see. It was actually shockingly tiny. Let me see information. 114.
Oh, okay. So that's not bad.
Huh.
Compared to what it's been like before.
Like Destiny 2 is around that size, maybe a little bigger.
I see.
One thing that I'm gonna be worried to see in the future though is like whenever they add other games to this, because like the whole menu screen is like the Call of Duty HQ now or whatever. It's like whenever they add to that, whenever they Black Ops 6 or whatever they end up call. Oh my gosh, I got a guy. Well, it's like they end up putting more games on there, and they can all be accessed with the same menu because they're all on the same engine and everything. And it's like, imagine what the file size is going to be when they do that.
Oh yeah.
I will uninstall. Another dev who has interesting success. Sorry, I'm eating a bunch of Halloween candy. With file sizes is Capcom. It can either be something around like 50 gigs to anywhere up to like 100, 150 on some of their beefier games.
Friendly UAV. UAV standing by.
Oh, seeing a sniper.
Enemy UAV
And I missed.
Ah!
And I missed again.
Hardline.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Ah, I almost made it. This guy cannot aim to save it. I mean, his shots were all over the place.
We're getting overrun.
Clear this building.
Fall back. UAV is bingo. We're getting hit
Changing
hard.
mags. I'm flanking right.
Friendly UAV online. Enemy UAV active.
Ah.
Ah, no.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Changing mag.
Enemy UAV active. The lead is ours. Friendly UAV on station.
Switching mags.
Dang it.
Of course, they're at the top of the stairs.
Good work. Keep the pressure on. Friendly vehicle. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active.
So I guess while we wait out the problem, Lewis, do you want to do you want to speak on what you may have been liking about the game before it stopped working for you?
Yeah, when I was playing the game, I was having a good time, you know? I was, like, actually really enjoying it. And, like, I could feel myself improving, you know?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's always
Cause-
a good thing.
Yeah. There's definitely, like, the rust that I had, like, from not playing a shooter in a while, but also, like, I'm self-aware, like, enough to know that I'm, like, kind of bad right now. But, like, yeah, I was getting, like, kills and stuff, so that's better than, like, last time. So, yeah.
Friendly mortar strike on the way.
Good times so far.
Except
Well-
for the not working issue.
Yeah. That's when, like, time stopped.
Yeah.
Friendly stealth bomber entering the AO.
Has anyone played the campaign yet?
I think
we all have.
Yeah,
I'm-
I've beat it on veteran.
Bigs activated.
I'm in the process
How
of
was
doing
that?
that.
You know, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I feel like I've had more trouble on, say, you know, some missions from like COD 4 because of the monster closets, where this game doesn't have that because it's newer.
It's
But-
fairly balanced.
Yeah, but I mean, there's still it's veteran, so there's always going to be some difficult segments to get through, just because like the amount of enemies. Like one area that I really had trouble with was the prison break when you get to the mess hall. It's like
Yeah.
'cause there's-
Oh yeah, that one's rough. There's no
Yeah.
cover, and
Yeah.
whatever cover you do have is only in terms of they can't see you.
So yeah, that one took. I had to stop and take a break and get something to eat while I was playing that portion. I'm like, all right, I need to do something else, get my mind off it, and come back and attack this from a different angle because it was kind of frustratingly difficult. But like alone, that was not really that.
Alone was easy.
I found it easier on veteran than it was on regular difficulty, which I was surprised
Yeah.
by. It's like, huh.
And
Now,
and
granted, I also knew what I was doing that time around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So-
I was also rushing it. At least in my experience with my second playthrough, I was just hauling.
Our counter UAV is active.
So what about you, Lewis? Have you gotten a chance to play it?
No, I want to, though. I'll
Good.
get on that. Yeah. Hopefully.
As soon as the game works.
Yeah, as soon as I can.
Yeah, that's the first step.
I will say, I think 2019 is a better campaign overall. The first act specifically, I have a lot of issues with in Modern Warfare 2. It's just the structure is really poor. Like, there are literally 3 missions that could have either been cutscenes or just, sorry, either cutscenes or just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Or
Like
they could have
cutscene?
been, like, or they could have been added together.
Into one mission instead of being 3
yes.
separate ones. It's like, what are the ones that you would think that would be the case?
The funny flashback with Shadow Company.
Well, that's not the first act. That's the third. That's like the third act.
That's the third act. Yeah, that one. No, I think the 2 Amsterdam missions could have been put together because they did something similar with the AC-130 mission.
Okay,
It
yeah,
was one
that's
mission, but there was a noticeable break.
yeah, and it actually surprised me those were technically separate. I thought they were the same mission. I'm like, oh, this is long, and then when going through the missions in the menu, I'm like, oh wait, these were separate. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
It was really short too. Like they, ow.
So yeah, I kind of see what you're saying with some of it. So, the Shadow Company mission. I actually like that it's a mission because you see how wrong everything goes. But yeah, it being a little short, and it feels a little inconsequential by the end of it. It's like, oh, okay, I guess this one's over. But I mean, it's just a short flashback.
It is all scripted too, so like, it's really not even in your control. The only thing you can really control is how fast the mission goes. In terms of, will you shoot the person immediately as soon as you get out of the car, or will you wait a few seconds? The world may never know. But nah, you'll have fun with it.
Nice. Yeah,
although I do recommend if you have. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was thinking about like trying like a harder difficulty to like toughen myself up.
I would play it through on an easier first and then do on a harder.
I would go hardened personally. That's if you're or regular or hardened would be my 2 recommendations. Like I play most games on the second to hardest difficulty, and if I've played it before and it's even been a while, like with Arkham Asylum and City, I played it on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
Now, unless it's like an RPG where it really doesn't matter, cough cough, SMT3, cough cough, I'm gonna play it on normal.
Huh. Like for a first time thing, you mean?
Probably ever.
Like, I got you.
Like, I don't want to deal with 3 can be a bit rough too, but.
Oh, you mean exclusively like RPGs and stuff?
Yeah,
where, like the only like thing
turn-based.
is like grinding. Yeah.
Yeah, where it'd be level stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll consider both. Because like my goal was kind of like a trial by fire thing, like get good fast in order to beat it, you know.
And then also just playing.
Yeah.
Play by yourself. Play with friends. Play private messages with friends locally. Do that sort of thing.
Locally, how does that work?
I mean, there's private matches and stuff that you can do.
Oh, that's a tank. Whoa! That's not what a tanker's supposed to do.
What did the tank do?
It literally drove over a wall.
Oh
like
yeah,
going up and
that's
down.
not what tanks are supposed to do. Ah!
I guess they have some sort of mountain goat.
He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Yeah. Also, yeah, I think 2019 is the better campaign overall after having like sat on it and then really thought about it.
It definitely, I'd say, stayed more with me, the 19 campaign, and also I think one indication of, and it's not really necessarily to the fault of Modern Warfare 2. But I
was the guy with the knife.
I'd say it really highlights that, you know, Modern Warfare 19 really was the new era, whereas this is more of the same, because the 19 campaign, I mean, granted, it was fairly short, and that's one of my big criticisms towards it, but I binged it in almost one sitting because I was so engrossed in it.
Yeah.
Whereas I didn't necessarily feel that with this campaign, but it was still very good.
I don't know. I feel like I would probably put 2019 and Modern 2 Warfare in terms of their campaigns at about the same level, honestly. Just because I feel like they both have. There's not one that is obviously better than the other, I don't think, because they both have their strengths and weaknesses. Because on the one, overall, I think the story of 2019 is better, but Modern 2 Warfare is a little bit longer, and I feel like does a couple. You know, it's like it opens up the world even more from what we had before, and so and it has some better some better levels of mission design in it than the last game. And so it's like, so that kind of makes it better than the previous game. But of course, you know, the only reason it was able to do that is because the previous. So it's a weird give and take between the two. So I'd probably rank them about the same, honestly. Because you know, when we had gone through the campaign, we talked about it a little bit after the early access had started, and and Daxter brought up that there's no singular clear house missions. And it's like, well, that's because they were kind of baked into other levels, and I personally really liked that they were baked into the other levels. And you know, it's like, and because they recognize that people really like this, so we should do more of those. But we can't just make an entire campaign full of clear house levels. So we'll just make them small little segments in other larger missions. So that's something that they were able to do in 2 because they did that in 1 and people liked it. So I mean, it's a weird kind of give and take between. So I don't know which one I would call better. I kind of rank them on the same level with their various strengths and weaknesses. But it's definitely worth a playthrough. And like some of the people saying that this is the worst Call of Duty campaign that they've ever made, it's like obviously you've not played enough of them.
What about did you guys forget about Black Ops 1?
Black Ops 1 has a good campaign.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
What's wrong with Black Ops 1?
It feels so disjointed.
Well, considering it's a man trying to put his memories back together after being brainwashed by the Russians, I feel like that probably makes sense.
Yeah, the characters weren't really fun. Sorry, I'm eating a Hershey bar. Didn't really enjoy the characters as much as I did with the Modern Warfare ones. I felt like there were some really unfair segments, even on some of the easier difficulties, like.
That I definitely cannot speak to because I only played through the campaign the one time like a decade ago. So.
If memory serves, I think Black Ops 1 still had a monster closet design idea.
Yep.
Because I remember being... granted, I was dumb enough to go for veteran on first playthrough, but I have this distinct memory that's burned into my brain of me being stuck in a hallway for an hour.
Oh no.
Because I can't get through it because there's too many enemies and they never stop spawning and I keep getting killed.
And considering it only takes like 2 hits to kill you on veteran.
Yep. And then, like, yeah, I just... Maybe if it were a character we knew, I feel like that'd be a really interesting idea. Because the whole thing, like, you don't know who Hudson is, or that it's Hudson interrogating you, and where you are in terms, like, I feel like it would have been done so much better with, like, I wouldn't say a Metal Gear, but something with a bit more competent writing. Because I don't think it'd work well in the sense of a Metal Gear game, where you do want to have some in-depth conversations with a bunch of people through the codex, or with whatever 5 did with the little audio recordings.
I do say I think I need to go back and play Black Ops 1 again, and now that I've figured out how to do COD on the PC thanks to my Modern Warfare 3 playthrough, I think I might just do it there.
I want to go through Sledgehammer's standalone stuff.
And yeah, that's another thing I think I want to do, because I've played the World War II campaign thanks to PlayStation Plus, but I've never played Advanced Warfare, and I haven't played Vanguard, obviously. And that's also one of the things that's making me kind of hesitate to even do that. It's like, I'd have to play Vanguard.
It's not the worst campaign.
See, I've seen so many, but that's one of the reasons why I do want to go through it. Is I've seen so many conflicting opinions. Like, I've seen people say, this, it's not that bad. And I've seen other people say, this is actually one of the worst campaigns I've ever done, and here's why, for all these narrative reasons. I've kind of gone, that makes sense. So it's one I definitely need to play for myself to really see how I feel about it. But
yeah, like, I'd say it's better than Ghosts.
Well, that's not a high bar, though.
Yeah, that's not a high bar, to be fair.
The other ones I want to go through. Sorry.
I think the biggest problems with the Vanguard campaign is, one, kind of like with Cold War, you can see that they did not have the full developer time, because it kind of, like, speaking of feeling disjointed, you could make that case for Vanguard, because you have what's supposed to be the main mission for the Vanguard, and then most of the missions really are flashbacks to when the characters were doing their own thing before getting into the Vanguard. So it's kind of like, in a sense, the original COD games, or maybe a better example, the Battlefield 1 and 5 campaigns, where you have these separate, shorter stories going on.
Oh, there's a hole here.
With the exception, of course, with Vanguard, it sort of kind of gets tied together in them getting into the Vanguard, and then it really feels like, okay, that's the part they probably should have focused more on, because I do one thing I do like about, and I guess slight spoiler for the final mission, but the game does make you switch characters at fixed points, granted, like throughout the mission. So like 1 minute you're playing as Laura Bailey, and then you go through that part of the mission, and then you switch to another characters. But it's still within the same mission. So, like, there is that neat idea. It's just at the end of the campaign, unfortunately, because that's when they actually are together.
Well, I wonder if maybe even the campaign would have worked better if it was told in chronological order instead of being flashbacks.
Maybe.
Or there was a way, like almost like a timeline you had to recreate. or that was like filled out for you, and then just leave it open to where you, which, like, do you want to start with Laura Bailey, or do you want to go with Troy Baker? Because if Laura Bailey was there, Troy Baker was there.
I don't think Troy Baker was there.
He was in Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
It's so weird to hear Kanji-kun's voice.
But to be fair, huge chunk of the cutscenes are like in, I suppose we can call it present day. Because also slight spoiler, but it's literally the after the end of the first mission where they end up getting captured, and there's a whole thing with that. But other than that, my biggest issue really is that it feels like an old COD campaign. It kind of has that very
in a good or bad way?
I'd say in a bad way. Because it kind of feels like playing like something from the Modern Warfare 2 through Ghosts era, where it is very linear, very scripted, and not really, well, for one, not having the finesse that those old games had, but also
like being able to use the scripting to their advantage.
Yeah, and also it just feels like a step back after Modern Warfare 19, which didn't really feel too like overtly scripted to the point, like not to the point where it arguably feels like the game is playing itself. And then Cold War is kind of in the same as Modern, like not really like too overly scripted, and I'm not saying that Modern Warfare 2 and onwards are overly scripted to that point, but I can see the case for that, which was a lot of the criticism back in the day.
I think
like, Vanguard, like the Vanguard campaign, is like those criticism in modern day, which is definitely a step back after having fairly decent campaigns. If we're talking Cold War, and actually pretty good upon Modern Warfare.
Well, and I feel like really with those older titles as well is that doing a, you know, it's like, well, it's scripted and it kind of plays itself sometimes. Like those games can get away with that criticism because they're older titles, and they were learning how to build campaign missions and stuff, and then, you know, eventually reinventing the wheel and evolving it to what it is now with really good level design and stuff. Where if Vanguard's doing that today, then it's like, gee, it's like, yeah, Sledgehammer, you guys just are not good.
I mean, granted, I think that's, and again, like it just goes to that overall point of, oh, you can tell they did not have a full, like the
3 years,
yeah, 3 year cycle, and it's also one of the rare cases where I did notice quite a few bugs, which typically don't really notice. I mean, sure, there are some weird things I see here and there, like I replayed the Modern Warfare 19 campaign, and there was a point where, okay, that was okay, where I, like, at that tunnel mission, when you're playing as Alex and Farah chasing after the wolf, and Alex falls down, and then Farah just shows up next to me for a few seconds and then disappears.
Oh wow, I never had that. That's weird.
I wouldn't call it a bug. It's just an issue with the calling one of the actors, and then because you were in a place where the game really didn't, or more accurately, where the designers didn't expect you to be looking.
I mean, it was literally in front of me.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Because I've had that to where, like, it's like that. What's that old story in Plato's Republic? The one of the cave, the allegory of the cave, whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's like that. The idea is,
I just ran over like 4 people with a tank.
I thought you were laughing at me. That was really mean.
No, not you.
UAV is orbiting the area.
Yet.
But like that sort of thing, you know, that's like, okay, it happened like
Enemy UAV active.
once in a blue moon kind of thing,
Mhm.
or on like after multiple replays. I think that's one thing, but if I'm noticing things right out of the gate on the first playthrough,
Enemy is falling back. Don't let up.
and it's almost to the point where I have a fair bunch of clips, although I think I only saved 1 or 2 and then didn't really bother. But when it kind of gets to that point, it's like, okay, it's not as polished as it should be.
Friendly more strike on the way.
Well, so did you ever end up with albino Russian man?
Please, good work.
I did.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, that's a yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's a Warzone thing that they ruined.
Or maybe it's because, you know, it's a callback to the fact that they whitewashed the history behind that.
No, I don't think it's that. But
Oh no, they were.
so
Hear me out. What if it were?
So given the time, I think we should probably go ahead and wrap up because I actually have to go to work tomorrow,
Nerd.
which since I have a night shift means I have to be at work at like 7 hours or something like that. So
Nerd.
we'll go ahead and wrap up here. So Lewis, you still there?
Yeah, I'm just muted because there's like dishes in the background. And
Yeah,
you can hear
that's-
probably.
Yeah, I hear a little bit of that. So what are you doing right now? Is it still sitting on the loading installing thing?
Oh, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, no, that's a weird busted. So I mean, I guess, yeah, just shut everything off, and I try it again tomorrow and see if that fixed the issue, and giving it enough time to power down or something, maybe that'll do it, or when they push through an update next time, hopefully that'll work, because that's going to be really bad if you paid, especially since you kind of did this on a whim, which really surprised me. Where it's like the reason I was like, oh hey, it's going to be a free beta, it's like free weekend for the beta. It's like, let's invite Lewis, see if he wants to join us, and then you just went ahead and totally jumped in the deep end. You decide to buy, get the $70 pre-order, so that way you could play the closed beta weekend too for people that pre-ordered on PlayStation. And I was like, oh wow, okay.
I did the trust fall in the COD's arms and they dropped me.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, they caught you, and then about 3 seconds later, they said, "Hey, are you good?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually kind of liking this."
Yeah,
and then they
having a
dropped
good
you.
time then. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, "Oh, you having a good time?" "Oh yeah, I am." Thump. Yeah, that's exactly what they've done. So
Yeah.
hopefully
Perfect
they
analogy.
can fix that, and that issue will rectify itself, because I'm really enjoying my time with it. I think it's safe to say that Loka and Dax, you guys are enjoying your time with the game too.
Oh
Just a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I mean, in terms of this being the next era of COD, I don't know if this is really a new era. This is just like the continuation of where Modern Warfare 2019 left off. But in terms of me, this is definitely going to be another era of me playing Call of Duty a lot, because I fell off. I still played Warzone here or there, but the last year and a half or so, I didn't play it as much. After Modern Warfare 2019 had kind of run its course, and we had done the Cold War integration, Warzone stuff. But in 2 weeks, we will have Warzone 2 that will come out, and so hopefully then you'll definitely be fixed up and ready to go, Lewis, and we'll have been able to grind out our guns and stuff, so we'll be able to see what updates they've.
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Because when you have a good squad together, Warzone is like really, really fun. Even like jumping on just by myself and ending up in a good squad of randos. Like there's a couple games I have in my mind where matches of Warzone that I've played even with randos where we didn't even end up winning, but I had a good enough time with those random guys, and we were communicating and stuff, that even though we didn't win and we were in like the top 15 or something, it's like, wow, we were still rocking and rolling, and that was a really good game. And so it's like, to be able to experience that with a squad of people they actually know, and maybe be able to get that down to a
You're not
be
my
able
real
to
father. I don't know you.
to be able to actually get that going. That'd be fun. So I'm certainly happy. Glitches and technical issues aside, because I'm annoyed on Lewis's behalf that has happened to him, especially the fact that it happened on air of all things and not. Because it didn't happen before.
Yeah.
It didn't happen before when we were getting started. It's like, oh well, Lewis is going to join us in the voice chat because his game decided to not work today. But no, it happened while we were streaming. That's dumb. That's really weird. I don't like that.
Oh, hey, new rom-com idea while you were streaming.
While you were, that's actually that's actually a decent title right there. It's like you could take that a multitude
the
of
true
ways.
Story of Belle Daphne.
Oh no. I was on board until he added the subtitle. I'm no longer on board with it.
Let it be made clear that he was on board with it, and he still is.
No. I said until you drop the subtitle. I'm not okay when the subtitle's attached. But anyway,
You will give me fun, old man.
So yeah, I think we are definitely going to be back multiple times to be playing this a lot. Probably by the end of November, I'll have a full review out for Modern 2 Warfare out on my channel, and sometime after that, probably another a final edition of the Infinity Ward saga for the Modern 2 Warfare campaign to complete that, since I've gone through COD 4, and this will complete the list. So that'll be coming. And of course, and then in terms of the more near future, I also have one more final Warzone 1.0 video that I've scraped together the very last of my footage, and it actually got the video to just around the 10-minute mark. I was actually surprised I had that much footage left over.
So were we.
So that'll be coming out in the next week or so. Just as a little sneak peek, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got some Rebirth Island. It's got a little bit of zombies. It's got a little bit of Terminator in there, and Caldera. A final thankful goodbye to Caldera. So, because I don't think anyone's
of the worst.
Yeah, it honestly it really is. That would actually be a great title if I titled my videos that way. It's the best of the worst. So yeah, that'll all be coming soon. Loka, of course, is going to have a whole bunch of other Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 moments over on his channel in terms of videos and streams and stuff, so you can go check those out. And for now, I guess this is where we say goodbye. So I've been Prentice 1215, once again joined by Loka-Cola.
Gosh, you had to remind me of how much I had to work with.
We've also been joined by Daxter Corp HD.
Yes, you have, and I will be expecting royalties for my new rom-com.
That's if it even gets off the ground at all. And of course,
and I also wanted to be on G4 TV.
Yeah, that's never happening.
Exactly.
So, and of course, we were briefly joined by Lewis. Let us all send thoughts and prayers his way that hopefully his game recovers and he will be able to join us once again some other day.
He was with us in spirit.
Hopefully. Eventually.
He was with us in spirit. That's very true. So, all right, we will see you guys another time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Peace.
Going down.